this is Courtney Natural Hair. Just coming to do a quick video. I've got a lot of questions about how do I preserve my hair when it's straight like this. I got my hair straightened last night, and pretty much the only thing she used was olive oil. When it comes to natural hair or straight hair period, there's a lot of pros and cons, and there's different tactics you can take. This depends on where you live, just different things, and it's also at the end of the day is preference. So how do I preserve my hair? The key thing for me in preservation in regards to preserving my straight hair is my nightly routine. Now, I've been wrapping my hair the same way even when I was relaxed. I still wrap my hair in a 360-degree type wrap, you know. But of course, the longer it gets, the more difficult it gets in regards to wrapping. Now, if your hair was straightened with some type of serum and you really didn't use much oils, it's going to be more difficult to wrap your hair because you don't have anything in your hair and it should be really feathery and really, you know, bouncy or whatnot. When I got my hair straightened at the salon yesterday, she did use some olive oil, which for me, and I didn't really get too much of a chance to like tell her not to use it or anything like that. I didn't know how much she was using. But it did weigh my hair down a little more than typical when I get my hair straightened. So for me, it's going to be a lot easier to wrap because of the oil. The oil is going to help, you know, help it stick or whatnot. So what do I use to wrap my hair? I just use a simple scarf. I don't really use, when I get my hair wrapped, my hair is straight like this, I do not use a satin or a silk scarf or bonnet. I will use it over, and I'll show you how I do that. I will use over it, but just a cotton scarf is going to do the trick for me. Does cotton dry your hair out? Maybe over a period of time. When I straighten my hair, I do not leave it straight over, let's say, a week. So it's, you know, 8 hours a night for a week is not going to do. It's not going to dry your hair out like that. So the reason why I don't use it because it slips and slides. And even if it don't slip and slide, it somehow can move and leave bends in your hair. Bends in your hair, what you want to do the next day, you want to straighten them out. Once I get my hair straightened just like it is now, I do not want to go back in the next day or the day after that and have to touch up my hair by going back in and straightening it again. I just want to straighten it one time and that's it. So that's why when I do use heat, I actually go for the gusto. I go full blast. I use 400 or whatnot to get it straight. I do use a heat protector. I deep condition my hair before I get it straightened, and I deep condition after. And again, I do that on dry hair, especially when I'm about to get my hair straightened and after I get my hair straightened. So yeah, so I don't play around with the satin because the next day, if I'm wearing it straight, I want it to be straight. I don't want any bumps and crinkles or anything like that. That's the whole purpose of me getting my hair straightened. So what you're going to need, again, you're going to need a scarf. I usually use like clips, but you guys know how this stuff just disappeared. You have clips, you have bobby pins, all this stuff just literally grow feet and like walk out of here. But anyway, I'm going to use some jumbo bobby pins for today. And again, I do have a little olive oil in my hair, so it's going to make it much easier to straighten. So I may use, I don't know, I may have like 4 on hand, 4 or 5 on hand, but that's about it. You definitely want to have a small tooth comb. Once again, that has walked away as well. So I'm going to have something like this, you know, on standby. And that's about it. And a big tooth comb. So that's what I'm going to start with. So how do I wrap my hair? And I'm going to do this. Let's see. See if I can do it with the earrings. Because I'm going to take it right back down. Okay, so I just got a part down the middle. You know, it's really not going in no type of direction. So I'm just going to take it like this and literally just start combing it over. Combing it over. And again, you know, I may be a pro at this because I've been doing this for, over 15 years. kind of guide this hair in the middle right here, because see, it's going to start to go over. So just hold your finger right there so it won't. So you can continue to wrap it in that little circle. So once you kind of feel that, you know, it needs some protection because it's about to go over, that's when I'm going to add in my first bobby pin. Big jumbo bobby pin. I'm not going to add this from the top like this. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to add it from the bottom, and you will see why. So just add a big bobby pin in there just to hold the hair in place. However many you think you need, you know, going to add them in there because again, we're going to get those out of there. We're going to take them back out. I'm going to add in two. I'm going to add one at the top, one at the bottom. If I had my big clips, I wouldn't have to do this. But I just do one big clip and that's it. But I don't have them. Okay. So again, see how you kind of holding it right there with your hand? I'm not letting that part go just yet. I feel I need to add a bobby pin. You can kind of feel it when you think you need to add one. So add one right there. Still got a little bit of hair left to go. I'm still holding it and guiding it. Still holding a little circle at the top because you don't want the hair to blend. You know, and again, maybe I'm just a master at this because I've been doing this for so long, but you know, I always wrap my hair like this because, like I said, it's unnecessary heat in the morning, you know. And I just don't like the bands. I don't like the bun. I don't like to bun it. Once I bun my wrap, it's over. I'm about to wash it out. So got a little bit of hair just hanging out. I'm gonna take the little brush because since the hair is a little fine at the end. Okay. And if I had a small tooth comb, to do the same thing, small tooth comb. And wrap it around. And again, it's a little bit easier because I got oil, you know, she did it with olive oil. But smooth it with your hands a little bit. And it doesn't matter if you got little flyaways. I'm going to show you how to take care of that. Smooth it down. Okay, so see? Let's come down a little bit. That's all right. Let it stick for a second. Yeah, you gotta get your freeze on right now. Okay, take your scarf. See? Take your scarf. Put that over. Make sure nothing's coming down. I use this little part with my teeth. Now I'm gonna tie and then a knot. Now there's little flyaways like this under there once you put your scarf on. You know, you could possibly still have some bands in your hair if you just leave it at this point when you wake up in the morning, because you know you tie the scarf and there's probably some little flyaways. So what I do at this point, I just take this scarf, and remember, be careful with this top part because this top part will come like not like a ball. So always kind of guide that and break that hair and make sure that's in this little circle. As you twist it around in the direction that you wrapped your hair, you should be able to go in and kind of pull out these bobby pins. That's one. I think I got another one over here. I think I had two up here, matter of fact. So I'll lift this up a little bit. Find that little pin, clip, whatever you're using, and just pull it out. And that's why we didn't put them in from the top. I got one more pin in. I think I got two more. So whenever you feel them, just pull them out because again, if you leave those in, it's going to make a bend. And like I said, I just like mine to be straight. If I'm wearing my hair straight, I'm just going to wear it straight. I don't want any bands in it. Okay. Boom. That's the last one. So I'm just going to keep going around. Always, never do this. Never, when you're wrapping it around like this, don't pull it down and wrap it. This is going to mess up that circle at the top. And I can kind of feel mine trying to, and I just break it up with my hands. So it could be that little circle. I always want that to go around and not clump like that because that's going to be a big clump in the morning. Break that up. Always leave it up in the air and wrap it around like I'm doing. I don't have it down wrapped. Then once you get in the front, then you could pull it down and make it tight. Then I go in and maybe put on a bonnet or something like that, just so it can be secure, you know. And that's how I preserve my hair at night. Which leads me to my next discussion. I had this top discussion on Instagram where if your husband or spouse or whoever mind you sleeping in a bonnet at night or a scarf at night, and I got like 50% saying if your husband or spouse don't want it, don't do it, and the other 50% was like, hey, I'm sleeping in my bonnet, my scarf. Now, mind you, I just told you I've been doing this for over 15 years, so it's not a question. This baby's going on at night. We can debate over something else. Let's debate over cleaning the house, washing the dishes. But this right here, it's no debate. But anyway, that's how I do it. So it's all tight. It's wrapped around. All the little flower waves has been wrapped around. I got my bonnet on. I'm secure. I'm able to lay down with no problem. Any little humidity or anything kind of blew it up a little bit, this wrapping right at night is going to like tame that again. And you don't have to, you don't have to get back up in the morning and redo it. So that's it. That's how I do that. And that's about it. So I'll take it back down because it's not nighttime yet. But bye. Thanks for watching.